high temperature 500 degree cure powder coat with a matte denim finish, so it gives you that nice blue jean look on your muffler.
Wow.
All right, so this is line 8. This is where we do the Eclipse Finish for Khrome Werks. We also do our smoke and our satin finish here on this line.
Khrome Werks has a really great finish on their exhaust. Could you show me where they chrome the exhaust?
Yeah, let's go take a look.
We're in Nebraska. We're here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Came here last night and checked in the hotel late, and we're headed over to Khrome Werks. Got to be there at 9:30, so it's going to be a good video today. All right, see you in a minute. Okay, guys, we're leaving downtown Lincoln, Nebraska. We're going to be headed to the right here. It's a nice place. Let's roll.
Hey, Tall, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing, Nate?
Good.
Good. Hey, Chris.
Leonard, nice to meet you.
Chris.
So you're going to show us where the Khrome Werks are made?
Absolutely, yeah. Let's
All
go
right.
inside, we'll take a look.
So we're going through our main facility here on our main campus, 160,000 square feet, and this entire facility rolled up. And the main part of the building, the original building that was established in 1952 when the company was started by Dale LeBaron. And we're still actually family owned today.
Wow.
Up until the 1970s, we were pretty much just a custom finishing shop, small jobs. In the 1970s, there was a conscious effort made to target some of the premium OEM manufacturers. In 2007, we actually changed the name from Lincoln Plating to Lincoln Industries as we did more manufacturing. 2008, that's when we launched our Lincoln Chrome, which would be our aftermarket truck brand. And it kind of takes us up to where we are today.
Wow.
But in 2015, then we acquired our facility in Minnesota, which was called DS Manufacturing. And that's when the Khrome Werks brand became a part of Lincoln Industries as well. That came along with it.
Back there, I saw some big old truck stacks, and then I saw a couple other things. So you make way more than just Khrome Werks exhaust.
Yes, way more than that. In the heavy truck market, we do exhaust all the way from 5-inch to 8-inch diameter tube, anything from 30 inches long to 10 feet long. And
Wow.
we've got a line that actually dips an entire 10-foot, 8-inch stack around, and we'll chrome plate it.
Wow.
We've got the finishing expertise and the manufacturing expertise from Lincoln Industries. And DS Manufacturing and Khrome Werks was really born in that performance area of the motorcycle business. So, we really, as we combine all three of those expertises, that's really what gets us to Khrome Werks where it is today. So as we make our way down to line 37, this is the spot where every Khrome Werks muffler is actually going to run through this line, whether it's black or chrome. Couple things that we'll do when it gets into this station is first we lay down a layer of nickel on both the chrome and the black. If it's a chrome muffler, we'll actually then chrome over the top of that. If it's black, we don't add chrome. It goes through a blast step and then over to source 1 to get final painting. One of the unique things that we do with the Khrome Werks mufflers is we do lay down a thicker layer of nickel on those mufflers, which is especially important in the black. So long as we get that protective layer, that's what's going to allow our mufflers to hold up to the elements, and it's why we can offer a lifetime warranty on our black. If you're laying black paint or black powder coat on bare steel, you're going to get rust and porosity issues in that paint. All right, so this is line 8. This is where we do the Eclipse Finish for Khrome Werks. We also do our smoke and our satin finish here on this line. This is a bit more of a manual line since the volumes aren't quite as high as what we see on normal chrome. But next stop is we can head down to line 37 where we do all the chrome plating.
I'm Matt Rhodes, I'm the team lead for line 3637.
Khrome Werks has a really great finish on their exhaust. Could you show me where they chrome the exhaust?
Yeah, let's go take a look.
Sounds good, thank you.
So these are our basic steel parts that we run over here on line 37. They're stamped and then polished for whether that be nickel or nickel chrome plating. And then once we have the parts, we then load them onto the racks, and then those will go through the process to be nickel or nickel chromed.
Raw unfinished right here,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So then it goes from here to where?
So it'll go through here, up through the process, and the next step after this is for them to go through our cleaning stations. Once a part is loaded and ready to come through our system, the first stop it makes is down here. These are cleaning tanks. The parts will go through here and then basically have all residue and dust, dirt, all that kind of stuff removed from the part here. So after our cleaning process, the next step is it will go through this station here that basically rinses off any of the remaining soap and cleaning chemicals from the previous step. After the rinse, it goes into our acid solution, which basically removes any remaining contaminants and prepares the surface for the nickel process. So after the acid step, it comes down here to our nickel solution. We have 3 different types of nickel that it goes through in order to give the parts the proper coverage and thickness that they need. So after the nickel process, it then comes back towards the front of our line. Its first stop being our nickel activator, which basically prepares the parts for the chroming process. So then after the activator, it comes here to our chrome station where it then gets the proper thickness of chrome that's needed for each individual part.
Now, how long does this process last for, say, some exhaust?
From start to finish, from the time a part enters the cleaning, in order to come out as a finished part, takes about 2.5 hours.
Wow. All right. So that's nickel only.
Nope, that is actually the chrome. It actually looks yellow when it comes out, but once it's rinsed off, it'll look like a shiny chrome part.
Wow.
Yep. Once the part is chromed, it then goes through the final rinses to rinse off any remaining chemical or anything that might be on the part, dried and brought back out as a finished chrome piece. So once a part goes through the process, it comes out as the nice shiny chrome part here.
Wow.
We then go through, unload every part off of the racks, inspect them to our customers and specifications, and then pack them for shipment.
Wow. Wow. So, okay. So it started out looking like that.
Yep.
Well, this is not the same part, but it started out looking like that, ends up looking like this.
Yes.
2.5 hours later.
2.5 hours later.
Cool. Well, thank you for showing me, man.
Not a problem.
All
Thank
right.
you guys.
You have a good day. Thank you.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hello, Brent Wool. Welcome to Lincoln Industry Source One.
Tall, nice to meet you. This is Leonard.
Hey, Leonard.
What do you have for us today?
Well, we'd like to bring you in and show you around the shop, kind of show you where the Khrome Werks mufflers come to life, the welding process, painting process, and denting.
Okay.
All this value stream add that we put onto a muffler for the Khrome Werks brand. Welcome to the shop floor, guys. Out here is where we do a lot of different manufacturing processes. We're going to take you down to the Khrome Werks weld cell and show you where we put the tabs and the power dents on for the Khrome Werks muffler. So in this area here is where Israel will take a pre-polished can that we'll get from our provider. The actual muffler cans are staged on a tree to prevent damage and handling issues. Israel will process them through an automated TIG fixture. So the value add at this stage is where the bracketry that mounts the muffler onto the bike is attached. So one side of the rack you'll see bare mufflers, the other side he's already welded the brackets on. So preload the unit, he can sit and weld for about an hour, rotate his jig, another fresh batch of parts. As the parts that he just welded are cooling, he's welding on the other side. When he finishes a complete rack, he'll move into the power dent, which is a press brake or punch press you'll see on the far side. The power dent will go in to give the relief to fit onto the bike. So everything's happening in this little small square footprint. So everything from his quality assurance, all the folders in the backside, he's got a check-off sheet for all the first piece inspections. So we're meeting all the quality data that we need on a daily and consistent basis. All the Khrome Werks start and finish right here when it comes to the welding process as they enter and exit the stream. As Israel's welding here, he's got an automated fixture. So basically all he's doing is sitting there holding this torch in hand, presses a foot pedal, and his fixture actually does all the travel speed and work for him. So we get a nice consistent weld bead every time on this product, so you can see the nice look consistently throughout the whole mix of parts. So another ingenuity we've manufactured here, designed the fixture and all the automation right here in-house. So down on this side is an automated line that we built to paint the exhaust. We go through a 2-stage wash process, a zirconium, a rinse, and then a dry off station. Once we exit the dry off station, we get to a plug pulling station. We have to plug the muffler to keep the contaminants from getting down inside. So at this station, the actual robot or cobot, which is a semi-automated action, will come in and pull the plug as it passes by. Yep, so the plug puller will now come down and remove the plug. Now inside the environmental room, you'll be able to see a Fanuc robot in there that's automatically painting the muffler as it comes through. So as the operators load down on the other end, they set the program, and we can feed probably 10 different styles of mufflers, and the sensor as it drives by will automatically know what muffler it is and change the program on the robot. So we get a nice consistent coverage, even look throughout the texture of the part. We're using a high temperature 500-degree cure powder coat with a matte denim finish, so it gives you that nice blue jean look on your muffler.
Wow.
Every 45 seconds we're painting a new muffler. The parts are exiting now out of the environmental room, out of their paint job, and they'll travel along and enter into the cure oven. We're using infrared, so we're using not just traditional heat, so we can cure the parts faster. The actual muffler will get up to about 425 degrees to cure this high temperature paint as it travels through the oven.
Now this is the denim finish, right?
This is a denim finish.
Okay.
So right now the part looks like it's just nice and smooth, but as it goes through, there's a silicone base to it that actually gives it the texture as the paint cures. So if you look down the tunnel, you can start to see it wanting to blister. It'll start to shine about 5 foot in, and then the farther it goes, the hotter it gets, the more chemical reaction that it has to give it the cosmetic look.
Wow.
So as the parts are traveling through the oven, we've got 5 different banks of stages of cameras that are looking inside. So we're getting an infrared temperature reading of that muffler at every step as it goes through. So our ultimate goal is by the time we hit stage 3, we're hitting that magical 400 degrees. And then we start to de-escalate the temperature in the oven, and that gives the magical chemistry to get that muffler to paint to react how we want it. So we can see exact temperature of that part at every segment as we go past these sensors on our PLC readout. Our finished parts exiting out of the tunnel of the oven. You can see a huge difference in the part from where it was raw coming in to now we can see the texture and the gloss. We're looking for a 5 to 10 on gloss using a gloss meter at the QA station and a mil thickness reading from 3 to 5. So that gives the integrity of that exhaust to stand rock chips and stuff out in the field. So now we're cooling off. The operator physically cannot touch the part till about halfway down the cool-off tunnel, because we're probably sitting about 250 to 300 degrees Fahrenheit on the surface of the part as it exits the oven. As the parts continue, we'll get to the QA check. So now on final inspection, parts are cooled. Operators, number one feeling if it's cool enough to grab. If it's a little too hot, they'll leave a fingerprint impression. So they're coming down to the inspection lighting where they're looking according to spec. Is it the right part number for the lot that we're running? And inspecting the gloss and for any imperfections that might be on the exhaust before they get packaged. So now it would be packaged for final shipment to the customer or for the next value add process. Well, thanks for stopping into our side of the shop, Source One, where we add the value add of welding and painting to the Khrome Werks muffler.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy your tour of the Lincoln facility where you can see how the muffler moves through the shop before it goes on your bike.
All right. Well, thank you. Thanks for showing me around.
Yep, pleasure meeting you.
All right.
So Tal, now that you've kind of seen how we put the finishes on the mufflers, you can see how we're able to offer a lifetime warranty on
Right.
the chrome, the black, and our Eclipse finishes.
Right. This is a great looking exhaust. And this is the one I have on my bike, right?
Yeah, it is the small side of a set of slip-ons, but essentially the same can as what you've got on your motorcycle.
Now I really like this finish. What do you call this finish here?
That's called our Eclipse Finish, and that is a proprietary finish to Lincoln Industries. It is a true black chrome, all
Wow.
metal finish.
Wow.
And again, covered by our lifetime warranty.
So people that have CVOs or want an exhaust that kind of look like a CVO, this is the one, right?
So the finish that comes on a CVO is a very, very similar color. It's a satin instead of a gloss.
Right.
A lot of the CVO owners end up with this because they want a system like yours that performs.
So you showed me everything here. I'm impressed. I think you guys do a fantastic job. The Khrome Werks, the finishing of your exhaust, they look fantastic. They sound even better. We haven't even talked about the sound. Guys, if you want to hear how they sound, check out my video. I have a video installing them. I have a video showing you how they sound. If you want to know about how they perform, check out the other video I just uploaded too as well.
So maybe on later on call we can get you back down here and maybe start talking a little bit more about what makes them perform so well
Okay.
versus some of the other stuff on the market.
All right, that sounds good. Well, guys, thank you, Chris.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Okay guys, so that's it. That's the end of the video. I want to thank Khrome Werks for allowing me and Leonard to come out there to tour the factory. We had a great time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Keep gliding, and as always,